stream today, and here in just a few moments, we're gonna have Foxcast Media himself, Caleb, calling up, and we're gonna talk a little bit about Ford Takeover. Actually, no, not a little bit, a lot about Ford Takeover, because I know you guys have some questions, and some things are going to change, versus the way they were last year. So he should call in. We're gonna do the old audio thing. Let me get this chat popped out. My computer is probably going to die on me, so let me turn this thing down. We'll try to get it to last as long as it can. Fat Boy Fox, what's going on? So yeah, today, guys, all we're going to be doing is honestly just talking Ford Takeover. This is, one of the only events that I ever get to go to, and I love it. I love the atmosphere. I talk about it all the time. Now, I have been to other events in the past, and I do like all the events. But this one is definitely geared more towards a kind of a family atmosphere, like a network, like the network that we all create, that we have created with all of our channels and everything else, and you guys. That's where it all seems to come together at. And also, there's really good food around that area in Jackson, Tennessee. So, I hope that he's got the right number. He's got a call on my wife's phone. So. All right, well, we're good to go. All right, Caleb, well, if you're watching, go ahead and call in, and we'll get you set up. Let's see, Jimmy Warden, that's right. That's my boy right there. Jimmy, I hope you're doing good. Can't wait to see you back at work. All about family, absolutely. So who all will be going to Ford Takeover this year? That's what I want to know. Go ahead, sound off down below, and let me know your name, if you don't mind, and that's completely up to you, but it's really hard to know who everybody is. You come up and you're like, oh yeah, I'm so-and-so, and it's really hard sometimes. Yep, Ford Takeover 2022, that's right, guys. So I've been working on the Carbon Fox today, trying to get this thing ready, and I will tell you guys this, because I always like to give you a little bit of an inside scoop of what's going on. I did put the different push rods in the car, and I think we're good. Still got a little bit of a noise, but you'll have to watch the video to see the details. But it is doing a lot better, at least. So Kent says that he'll be there. Sean says, what's up, everybody? Oh, big shout out to all of the channel members as well. You guys don't get enough love for everything that you do. I hope that didn't kick us off. Are we still live? Hey, Caleb, call on my wife's phone. I hope I gave you the right number. Let me see here. Yeah, guys, give me just a second. Let's see. Hold on, guys. There we go. All right, so I just sent you the phone number. Hope that, yeah, should be right. All right, Caleb, I just sent you a phone number through Facebook. Should catch that. Anyway, we'll get that going. Obviously, I can't take a phone call while we're doing the live stream. Where's Ford Takeover at? Ford Takeover is in Jackson, Tennessee. So it's kind of a halfway point between north and south. We have guys come from Michigan. I think it's like a 12, 13-hour drive or something like that. For me, it's like a 7.5-hour drive. It's not that bad. Yeah, I hope to be there. Fresh 331 is having problems. Oh man, that's not ever good, guys. I understand that. Let me, guys, give me just a second. All right, we should be back. We should be back now. I had to, I had to fix it. All right, let's make sure we're back before we get started. Yeah, it looks like we're back. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry, like this is top-notch stuff we're doing here, guys. Top-notch. So we have Caleb in the house, Foxcast Media. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let him kind of talk a little bit, say what he wants to say about Ford Takeover, and then we'll try to answer some questions and stuff like that. So, hey, Caleb, it's yours, man. I'll let you take the floor.
Hey, can y'all hear me okay? I got my AirPods in.
I can hear you fine, so I assume they should be able to hear you, but you gotta sound off and let him know if you can hear him.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I think we're good. No, I tried to do a live this morning. I kept dropping service on the Facebook page. It didn't work out too well, but anyway, so Friday. And if you've been there, I'll just pretend you haven't been to Ford Takeover yet. Yeah. So Friday, 9 a.m., if you're doing the cruise, you want to meet at the cruise location. All this information is on the foxcast.com/Ford Takeover. And so you've got the dyno shootout and the cruise. The cruise, you want to try to get there around 9-ish. It's going to leave at 10. If you're in the dyno shootout, you have to be there by 9. That's at a separate location. But one of the main questions I get is, well, I want to do the cruise, but I kind of want to do the dyno shootout. The cruise goes to the dyno shootout. Yeah. So, like, you leave and end up at the dyno shootout. You might miss a few cars, and I get it. If you're not into cruising, you'd rather see the dyno, just go straight to the dyno shootout around 9-ish in the morning. You know, we'll get started right around there, but the cruise does go to the dyno shootout. Mm-hmm. And if you love cruises, oh my God, I think it was 113 last year.
Dude,
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was awesome, and it's a good cruise too. Was it like a 30-40 minute drive?
Yeah, it's not too long, but it's also not too short. You know, and it's a little bit of a mix of some country, some highway. It's not too much stop and go, so you don't have to worry too much about overheating. And, if you do have those issues. But.
And there again, just to reiterate, like I said earlier, guys, if you have problems, I mean, look, a good group of guys, okay, we'll help you out any way that we can, but at the same time, make sure that your car is roadworthy. As best as possible, because it is like at least a 30-minute drive. But like he said, it's some of it's 4 lanes, some of it's some back roads and stuff. So it's a very, very fun drive.
Yeah, nice, relaxing. Nothing too stressful. No. You're not going to be in like crazy big city traffic.
We usually cruise about 60 or so, 65, somewhere in there.
Yeah, roughly.
Pretty slow.
But where you're meeting for the cruise, if you did the cruise last year, it's a different location. It's just kind of around the corner. It's actually closer to the host hotel. But anyway, like I said, all the address and all that stuff's on the website. But so the cruise is going to leave about 10 a.m. and it's handled by Nick Strong, Mustangs of the Mid-South. He does a hell of a job. Excuse me. And it goes directly to the dyno shootout. Mm-hmm. So that kind of runs concurrently Friday morning. The dyno shootout starts at 9-ish. And once you get there, if you take the cruise, it'll be popping off full swing. There'll be 2 food trucks and I don't know if y'all have those loaded tea places, the crazy tea drinks that are like $8 a piece or whatever. We got them everywhere up here. But there'll be a trailer for that there. He brought in, not only do we have 2 more food trucks, but we've also got porta potties, which that was an issue last year.
Yes.
And no parking on the street. Like he spent like $2,500 and had a culvert and everything put in and bush hogged this big field. So we got this big old field to park in, so we're not parking on the street. Yes. And we got some badass rides in the dyno shootout. Actually, Brutal, while I'm on your live stream, I have 2 spots, NA spots left. There was a couple cars I had to kind of say, yeah.
All right, cool. So did you guys hear that? 2 naturally aspirated spots left for the dyno shootout. How much is it?
It's $100 to be in to enter, and then you have to be on a radial style tire, which a drag radial is fine, but no like bias plies or slick.
Okay.
And you got to be there by 9 a.m. ready to rock. It's not something where we're going to be doing any tuning. This is a competition. $250 cash money to the winner, and plus all the sponsors that show up, they threw in all kinds of. I think Stiflers gave out like $150 extra. LMR gave out some extra stuff. So it was a hell of a time, and we had them intakes popping off. And
yeah,
that was a hell of a time. Like,
it was, man. After the shootout and all, everybody's like, "Well, I'm going to give this and I'm going to give this." So you never really know. So yeah, it was an awesome time.
I think the top car did like 1,300 horsepower or something. It was nuts. I can't remember how much that car made. I'd have to go back and watch the video.
Yeah. And look, guys. I mean, look. Some people just want to pay and put your car on it. Look, if you make 300-400 horsepower, I mean, if there's a slot left and nobody takes it, I mean, hey, it's yours, right? It's all about having fun.
Well, and not only that, but there's going to be, I don't even know how many YouTubers there, and they all film it. So your car is going to be immortalized on YouTube on probably 15 different channels.
Probably, yes.
I mean, there's no more YouTubers than at Ford Takeover.
Wow, last year we had a lot. So your car is going to be covered and going to be, or at least videoed. So that's kind of cool. It's funny because I video my car all the time, but I watch Foxcast or I watch Gearhead or somebody else, and I'm like, you want to see your car in their video. It's cool. So I understand. I even do it.
Definitely.
Somebody asked if it's a Mustang only cruise. No, it's Ford powered. Is that the way you?
Ford powered, yes.
Ford powered.
Yep.
So Friday's a fun day. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys because everything's kind of ramping up. You get your, what do we call it? The pre-meet in the morning. Because everybody's going to meet up to drive out to the for the cruise, right? So it's kind of like a pre-meet then as well. You just got to be ready now. You got to be on your game because when it's time to go, we got to go. But it's fun. You get to see the cars for the first time on Friday morning, and then Friday night we're doing a meet as well. Correct?
Yeah, so the dyno shootout's going to kind of wind down around 4:30, something around there, just depending. We had a few extra cars, but then we'll head back up to Jackson around where all the hotels are. And the pre-meet, I got final word last night. We're closing down part of a pretty main street, and we're going to get to park on the street. Like, if you've ever seen the Woodward Dream Cruise, how they have Mustang Alley, you kind of back up to the curve angle. That's how we're rolling this year.
That's gonna be so freaking cool, man. So are you gonna do a video where you kind of cover that, or are you gonna show that in a video?
I'm actually that's gonna come out this Friday. I always try to make, and no other events do this, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna go to each event and just kind of, or each location where the different stuff's going to take place and show you, hey, this is where you're going to park, this is how this is going to be set up and all that. So look for that probably Friday. But, guys, they're shutting the street down, and there's going to be police detail, like, blocking, if you pull up in your Mustang, they're going to let you in, but nobody else can come in. They're going to have a Budweiser tent. There's going to be a band.
Yes.
There's going to be a food truck outside, and then the main restaurant inside. And literally, you can throw a rock from the host hotel and hit this place. That's how freaking cool it is. Yes. I mean, it's going to be off the hook. And we'll probably be out there Friday night, Saturday night. I mean, maybe even Thursday night. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
who knows?
It's really close. Drink you some beer, and you can walk back to the hotel or whatever you want to do. It's that close. So
yes.
Very, very, very excited about that.
And also, there's plenty of places to eat there. Guys, there's just anything and everything you want to eat is pretty much there. So if you guys want to get there Thursday and, go ahead and kind of feel your way around the town, Jackson is set up kind of a little different, if you will, kind of how things are laid out. So it'll take you just a minute possibly to get used to it. But once you do, it's actually very easy to navigate. but you may want to get there a little early so you can get your bearings about you. But it doesn't take long to get anywhere. I'll say that. What, probably 20 minutes from almost the longest, like from this side of town to that side over there where we're going to be at and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not a big. It's like 120,000 population. It's not a big place.
But it's nice.
Yeah,
it's a very, very fun place. I guess the thing I like about it, the name itself, really, it makes sense once you guys go, because the people, literally, you guys will take his town over. I mean, you're going to take over Jackson, Tennessee. It's so freaking cool. You're going to see Mustangs everywhere and all sorts of stuff, not just Mustangs, just stuff in general. So it's really fun. And then, so Friday night, we're going to have the actual meet, and then test and tune.
Yeah, the track will be open for test and tune. I'm not going to go because I'm going to be at the meet and greet, and then I got to get my ass to the bed to be on the track at like 5 a.m. So I won't be test and tuning.
Nah, I won't either.
If you want to go to test and tune, by all means, go ride out there and test if you want. Just don't stay out too late, because then you won't be spry for the next day. But
Yeah, I always make that mistake.
yeah, we're old, man. We gotta get our sleep.
I know.
You know?
I try to, I get Andrew with me, and he's a young buck, and get him with me. He's like, all right, let's go test and tune. Let's do this. And I'm thinking, man, if I stay out much later, I'm not going to get up in the morning. And sure enough, I'm dragging in the morning. But there's
Exactly.
plenty of stuff. Like there is plenty of stuff to do. I guess something that I noticed that maybe people would be interested in that maybe I can explain is, think of it this way. Let's say maybe you don't want to go to the pre-meet, or maybe you don't want to do the cruise, or maybe whatever. You just kind of get there and you need to do your thing because of your family or whatever, right? There are, like I said, there's so many places that you can eat. There's so many other people there that there's always going to be something to see and something to do. There's going to be cars all over the place. So it's not like a localized thing where if you're not like right here at this time, you're going to miss everything. There's so much stuff going on that if you need to miss this portion of it, you're okay. So it's not like you have to be obligated to be at every little thing that's going on. If you and your family would just like to take the day, maybe Friday, to go eat and go do some shopping or whatever the case may be, you can do that because there's so many different things going on.
So check this out. I have a couple updates, which I'll have this in the video, but right there at that intersection that you're familiar with, right there by the host hotel, the Holiday Inn Express. They just finished building a brand new Starbucks.
Over by the Sonic?
Coffee. Brand new Starbucks.
Over by the Sonic?
It's there's the Sonic, then there's the McDonald's
the
street.
Really?
So the Starbucks is right across the street from the McDonald's.
Oh yeah, I do enjoy some coffee and some.
Dude, it's got an outdoor patio, so now you can get your coffee first thing in the morning.
Cool.
Also, another place that just opened, it's called Replay Toys, and it's in that strip center where we used to have the pre-meet.
Yeah.
And all he has is like old retro toys.
Come on, bro. Come on. I do not need to spend any more money. I'm going there. I'll be up in there. So that's over by the Chinese restaurant?
Yeah, it's over there in that, right there where we used to do the pre-meet.
They got some RC cars in there?
They got Transformers. They got like old Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtle, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all that.
I was just thinking, I was like, man, I need to get some Transformer toys because that was like my favorite toy as a kid. I swear to you, I was thinking about this a couple nights ago. I was like, I need to buy some of those things that I used to have, that and some of my old He-Man toys. Oh, God. Yeah. That's just what I need. Go up there and spend more money.
But yeah, that just recently opened. So that's another, and like I said, it's right there. Because I know a lot of people, you don't want to venture out too far when you're in a strange town for a short amount of time. So
most everything is pretty condensed. I would say you got some stuff on this side of the interstate, and then you got some stuff on the other side over there. It's kind of it's pretty easy to navigate, but you do have to kind of learn it. I noticed that right off the bat. I was like, okay, I don't really understand how the city's laid out, and then once you get it, you're like, oh, okay, it's not bad at all.
Yep. Now, when you're coming in on I-40, they still have a bunch of construction going on, so and it's
you
it's
guys,
kind of a mess.
you guys with your trailers.
On 40.
Yeah, you guys with your trailers coming up like from Mississippi up that way, guys, it gets kind of tight. So just be mindful. Take your time. Slow down. We'll be there.
I'll tell you guys, the meet and greet Friday night is going to be mind blowing. Like, this is something like I'm excited for more for next year because I'll be more prepared. I'm not really sure what to expect this year. All I know is it's going to be crazy, and they're gonna. I think they're gonna have a radio station out there, and
Dude,
I mean,
it's gonna be awesome.
These guys that I've partnered up with to do this are so excited about it.
Yes.
It's nuts. Like I think he was more excited than we were.
Yeah. Man, I can't wait to see the cars and stuff. I mean, the way you're talking about setting the cars up on the street, guys. A lot of times it's a visual thing, right? You roll up somewhere like this, and it's all about the venue, right? The setting. Foxcast is working really hard to get you that eye candy, that visual setting. You know, with the way the cars will be parked and just the different locations and stuff like that. I can tell you that, and you know I preach it, but I'm telling you guys, this is a very fun event. It's visually appealing. There's all types of stuff going on. It's just a good environment. It's a good environment for your kids too. Don't worry about bringing them. Obviously, at the track, be very mindful with your kids because there's a lot of stuff going on, cars moving around and things like that. But it is family friendly. So let's see if there's any questions. RC, somebody said RC.
I saw some of y'all's what's up comments. So what's up to everybody? Good to see you guys.
Yes. Let's see. I used to drive a semi quite often. Yeah, that's even more fun in traffic. Yeah, absolutely. But like for me, you know, coming up running 80, 90 mile an hour sometimes just to go with the flow of traffic, and you got construction going on. Oh boy, it can be a little nerve wracking. But just take your time up through there. It's a little different. When it gets, I don't know if if it's tight like it was last year. It's tight in some spots, but
they're getting there.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing worse than when we were going down to Dallas, right?
Oh, dude, man, look, I've said it a million times. I've never in my life been so stressed. That was a very, because you're running 100 mile an hour up against a concrete barrier in a huge curve, and you're just like, no, don't move, don't wiggle. It was bad. That's the definition of stuck between a rock and a hard place right there, buddy.
Yeah, we were white knuckling the whole way to Dallas.
It was bad, man. All right, so guys, if you got any questions for Mr. Foxcast himself, go ahead, post them up now. I know not everybody's going to be able to go, and guys, I wish you could, but I understand completely. We're going to do our best to get you some footage so that you can kind of go along for the ride. I know this year we're talking about putting a GoPro up on the tent. So any of you guys that are walking around and things like that, I'm sure we'll catch you at some point walking around the tent so you'll be able to see yourself. And I'm going to do my best to video cars. Caleb can tell you it's very hard for us to get out and video. It's extremely hard. So I guess that's something else that I do want to cover. Guys, I'm not a superstar, nor do I think of myself that way. But please, whenever we get there, we are on limited time. I will speak to anybody and talk to you guys as well. But I can't sit there for 30 minutes and talk to one person. I just can't. And neither one of us can. So, but please, by all means, come up and talk to us and things like that. But it's going to be very, very busy, especially for Caleb. He's got this event to run and things like that. So I even try to leave him alone whenever I'm up there. I'm like, oh man, I know you're busy, go do your thing. But by all means, though, come up to us and talk, and whatever the case may be. We're going to have gear there this year. Foxcast have gear. Most everybody will have stuff. So bring you some cash. We will take card. I assume you guys will be taking card as well.
Yes, sir.
So cash.
Event T-shirts. Last year we only had them at the track Saturday. We will have them at the dyno shootout Friday. So grab yours early. I know a lot of people were coming up to my wife in the booth like, I want a shirt, because they wanted to wear it Saturday, but we didn't have it. So guess what? We got them Friday. So you can get one and wear them Saturday. So she'll be set up inside the dyno facility at the booth with the official event stuff.
Yep.
So that's going to be super cool. A couple other notes. Let's see. My wife just said, I don't know if y'all have those down there, but the shakes and the teas that a lot of these women are all into these days, there's a place called Rockabilly Nutrition right there by the hotel as well.
Yep.
And they'll be open early, so if they want some of those, there's just all kinds of great stuff. They just built the Arby's there. There's a Wendy's there now. Like, that whole area right there has plenty of food and stuff. And like, if you want to go chill, the Starbucks, the one they just built, I think it literally opened 3 weeks ago, has an outdoor patio as well. So like, I mean, it's so cool.
It is. You know what's so cool to me was any hotel you go to, no matter, I don't care, they're all going to have people there for TAKEOVER. Any hotel you go to, there's a group of freaking guys hanging out in the parking lot, just chilling, just talking, drinking coffee or whatever the case may be early in the morning and wiping their cars down, cleaning them up. But it's so freaking cool. You guys are going to have a blast, I promise you. And there again, I don't want to step on Caleb's toes or say something I shouldn't, but feel free to explore and get out. You're not necessarily locked into being at this specific event at this time. I mean, feel free to roam around a little bit. A lot of you are going to be bringing your kids and your family. I mean, if you need to go to Walmart or whatever, all that's there, or just go out to eat with you and your family. If you can find a place that doesn't have somebody there for TAKEOVER, but feel free to just go have a good time. Seriously, guys. All right, so what's the price for kids? Adam's asking, do kids get in free? I have no clue.
Yeah, kids are free.
Kids are free, guys.
Bama 5-0, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, real quick, I'll run through that. So, look, guys, I know everybody knows that not just fuel is up, but everything is up. I was talking to the track owner. Just the VHT that he sprays on the track has over doubled.
God.
It's ridiculous. The food that he sells in the concessions, it's nuts. So, we went up $5.
Yeah.
$5, which actually we'll talk about admission everywhere. Parking at the dyno shootout is $5 because he spent like $2,500, $3,000 to get it ready for us. So I figured, I was like, dude, $5, come on, that's okay. If you can afford $5, I'll give it to you.
Yep.
Let's see. So $5 there. The cruise is free. The dyno shootout to just watch is free. The pre-meet is free. Just buy food and drink. I really want to support these guys that set this up. So please eat dinner there, and support them because they poured it out for us guys. They're so excited to have us.
Yes.
So that's it as far as cost on Friday, and then Saturday per person to get in the track is $15. If you want to enter your car in the show or you want a drag race, it's an additional $5, so it's $20.
There you go.
So, I mean, I don't know of an event anywhere that you can get into or, participate. I don't know any event that you can participate for $20.
All day.
You can get tested to it for $20 here.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And all day, and have access to so many cars and everything else. Guys, bring cash. And like we take cards and stuff for our gear and things like that, but they don't take cards getting into the track as far as I know. So bring cash with you. That's very, very important. Also, me and Caleb, probably Thursday night, I think me and you will probably go out to dinner or something, if that's right. We'll try to do that Thursday.
Sir.
Okay, so we're gonna try to do that Thursday night. And the reason why I'm saying that is Friday night, Saturday night, you may see us out and about. We may be at the same venue as you. So that'll be kind of cool. We'll get to see you guys as well. But like, we got to have one night in there where we can slip away and talk and game plan for next year as well. So just throwing that out there. I like to try to be as real and as honest with you guys as possible. So I'd love to hang out with everybody and go out to eat, but sometimes we just kind of can't.
I'm actually, my goal is if we could just get everybody to kind of convene Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night at Parkstone, I think that'd be awesome because it's so close.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's going to kind of know where it's at. And like I said, these guys, like I felt bad last night at the money they spent to like get the permits to do this. And I was like, dude, I said, we're going to be there. We're going to blow you up, you know.
Yes, we can do it.
Like I said, it's a cool place. They've got an outside patio. They'll probably have a band, you know, big restaurant area and nice bar area. I mean, it's kid friendly. And if you want a steak or a cheeseburger, don't matter, they got it. And the owners are car guys too. Yeah. He's a Chevy guy. You know, I give him crap about that.
Yeah, we'll take what we can get.
He's got one of those catfish-looking Camaros.
Oh, catfish Camaro? Nah. So.
But there again, you know, that's close to where everybody's staying. So.
Mm-hmm. Now, some people, there's going to be people that stay on one side of the interstate and the other side. On what's that, 40? Is that right?
Yeah,
Interstate 40.
Yeah, there's a Comfort Inn on the north side.
Yeah. So don't feel like that you get a room anywhere you can. Like don't worry about if it's on the other side. There's going to be people that are further away from the pre-meet area and things like that. There's going to be people over there too. You're going to see cars everywhere, I guess is my point. You're going to hit some of those service roads and things like that over there, and you're going to see cars. I know last year I saw people would have like little mini meets, I guess, kind of when nothing was really kind of going on. A little bit of downtime, they'd have little get-togethers where you'd see 5 to 10 cars out there in a parking lot, and I'm like, hey, look, it's just cool. It's really cool. Saturday, what time is everything? Like Saturday's pretty much going to wrap up. Is there anything? I can't remember. Is there anything planned after the track?
No.
Okay. I'll just make sure.
I'll just say we're going back to Parkstone.
Okay. So everybody just kind of dissipate.
Yeah, we'll take over Parkstone again Saturday night.
Okay, cool. Well, there you go, guys. That gives you something. Look, that's a lot of nights. I mean, this is going to actually kick off Thursday night more than you will start to see some cars by Thursday night coming in. So depends on what time you want to get there is all.
Yeah, I think it was last year, the Thursday night, I was getting my daughter some dinner, and there was like 10 cars at the Sonic there. I didn't even know who they were, but they were there.
Yeah.
Taking over the Sonic.
Hey, Kent just brought up something. He just said something that I've actually completely forgotten about. I don't know if you're joking or not, Kent, but he says he's staying in a campground. That's actually a really good idea for some of you guys. If you're not pulling too far and you want to bring your RV, I suppose there's some campgrounds around that area.
The track owner is allowing people to camp Friday and Saturday night.
Damn, I need to bring the camper. That'd be cool.
I didn't even think to tell you that. You've got a camper.
Yeah. That's fine.
How you gonna throw the cars though?
That's fine. No, we'll hang out. Hey, Caleb, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. We've got a little bit of something going on.
That sounds good. Good seeing everybody.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Gotta go. Got something kind of going on. Not a huge deal, but yeah, we'll probably do another live stream here pretty soon before we go. What you think about that, Caleb?
Definitely. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it, guys. Spread the word. Ford Takeover 2022 is going to be awesome. But I'll catch up with you guys in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching. Hold on, Caleb.